today we'll be talking about the level of social media degeneracy in the society.
It's really bad.
It should say it already.
It's bad. Now that they talk now, the conversation will start now.
Make we start. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Difficult Conversation segment on the Highs and Lows podcast, where we talk about all of those difficult conversations. Yeah, and today we'll be talking about the level of social media degeneracy in the society.
It's bad.
I'm sure this is something that everyone can come to terms with.
Yeah, it's bad.
That in today's world, there's so much lack of decency, degenerate behavior in social media. Now, this is not just limited to maybe how people respond, arrogance, insults, you get lack of character, attitude. This is aside that. We are now seeing another level of nudity.
Yeah,
You get on
the thing
social
now
media, and
is-
it's on all platforms, both
Yes,
Twitter.
yeah.
I've not seen it on Instagram though. TikTok,
Yeah.
Twitter, and one would expect that these platforms should be able to protect people from some of this content, especially people that are not yet adults. You get kids,
Yeah.
because we all agree that these days everyone has access to the internet. A kid of 7-8 years can easily pick up the phone, quickly open up a Gmail account. Again, once you have a Gmail account, you can access almost all of
any of those
the
things.
social media platforms.
Yeah.
And someone that is 5-6 years can open a Gmail account. Person can lie about the age you get. Person can open as many as possible.
Yeah, but my own part in this whole thing is people are now incentivized to kind of low-key drop morals. Now, if we look at it in the sense that everything is now content, every single thing. So these platforms are paying. Now, I've met someone that one time, she told me she was a broadcaster. To be honest, I thought it was like maybe she works in a radio, what's it called? A radio station.
Yeah.
Maybe even a TV. Genuinely. Until I now found out that she streams on one of these funny apps. I think it was, is it Bingo Live or so? And
Bigo, I think Bigo.
I don't know whether
Bigo.
Bingo or Bigo.
Yeah.
Where you just broadcast and then men gift you and all that stuff. Well, this was way before TikTok.
I think those guys were
Live.
like the pioneers of all this streaming
before
stuff.
TikTok Live even came. But she's a girl, and the question is, what are you streaming that people are gifting you? Me and you know that you're not that intelligent enough to have like serious. And most of those platforms is not where you come and you have intelligent conversations to garner audience that appreciate your content. It's basically maybe I don't know, dancing, exposing yourselves, making funny faces and all that good stuff that funny Indian men and Pakistanis and all that stuff would want to have maybe private chats with you or all that. But I'm judging anybody. But these days now, like those apps are not forefront. You don't see like those apps like being general social media apps. Like it has now become on TikTok.
Yes.
Because now I see it on X, some TikTok recordings where you see girls are live nude, and I don't know how they do this thing, but whether it's I don't know what they call it, but two persons are on live at the same time and then people are watching and they're there or whatever it is. But it's becoming too much. Like it's really because now the funny thing is I heard someone say, oh, this is like a Gen Z stuff. But to be honest, I've seen people there that are not Gen Z. In some cases, I've seen people talking about this person, no be person mama be this. There's one that I saw that was really controversial. The girl was twerking and the mom was laying down there and was like, don't worry, it's my mom. That means your mom knows that you're doing this thing, and so much so that you don't even have the regard to or say, oh no, I'm not going to do this, my mom is here. Your mom is laying down there and you're twerking and you're trying to show your undies and all that, those dares that they make people do. and it's messed up. And this is not only on, yeah, TikTok own is the one that is taking it to the next level.
Yeah, it's more common now on TikTok.
Yes,
Yeah.
Snapchat has always been there, right? Now, for X, we see it on X.
Yeah.
People post their bikini pictures. They post, OnlyFans account and all that good stuff. My own is that these days it is incentivized. Platforms incentivize you.
But aside, sorry to interrupt, but aside platforms incentivizing, there is also this rush and high demand of dopamine, where people now are looking for. It's normally the platform incentivize content. You get that generates huge traction. Now people have come up with a system to boost and grow their accounts. So you see people set up their TikTok account, set up their ring light and all of those things. And what are they doing? They go on TikTok, they start live, and they come up with stuffs like, ladies, if you can do so and so.
Yeah.
If you can briefly open and close your boobs, I would give you 20K.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, it is not the platform incentivizing that.
Yes.
It is the individual now that is doing that.
But
And now you start seeing different ladies coming
it.
up to do those things. And the person is leveraging on that to get
grow
like
accounts,
gifts.
yes.
Gifts, because there are some, I don't know if I'll call them perverts or honey people, but whichever. There are people that are watching and they are gifting.
They like
You
such
understand?
content.
They like such things. So they are gifting so that the creator
would
or
do
the
more.
streamer
Yes.
would continue doing that.
But
Whereas
then
that
the-
person is
the-
incentivizing the ladies with
Yes.
20K, 40K. Or,
Right, but then if the platform itself does not like such content, they will begin moderating. Now, remember in crypto, we had pump.fun, where
Yes.
people, you can probably tokenize anything. It got out of hand that people were kidnapping people on live stream.
Yes,
People
yes.
were holding their dogs at ransom, that if you don't buy my token, I'm going to kill this dog. Someone was trying to kill their goldfish. People were putting other people in cages.
Which is all part of the social media degeneracy.
Yes, but then what did Pump.fun do? Said, see, we don't have enough hands to moderate this thing at the rate at which it's going.
So they shut down
therefore,
that
we are going to
surface.
shut down this our live stream thing. But we've seen that now it's so strong on TikTok. So TikTok has to start moderating these things. That if there is nudity, imagine you and I know that if this girl shows her bikini stuff live, they'll ban my account. Like, you know this, that the moment it
Yes.
flashes, they will ban your account. The moment anybody wants to come, you're already warning them. If I accept you, you're fully clothed.
You're not going to do that.
Yeah, just the same way some platforms you can't use certain words. Immediately they will ban your account. So for me, if the content creator knows that, see, if I try this thing on this platform,
Yeah.
I will be banned. No matter how I built my account, they will not try it on that platform. For example, for a platform like X, X does not have. It has video actually.
X has lots of porn videos.
Yeah, those
Lots
are
of
the
it.
accounts. So you can run those accounts and not have issues. So someone that wants to grow, let's say, an X-rated page, X is there for you.
Yeah, they can do that on X.
You can
'cause
do
they have
that
lots
easily.
of that. Yeah.
But if you want to do it on like Instagram, it can't be open.
I've not really
Instagram is
noticed
going
that
to
on
ban
IG.
you. Yes, Instagram is going to ban you. Except people that now I've seen documentaries where people kind of sell pictures and all that stuff through Instagram, or sell certain services through Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's not what they are posting. They are posting something else. But it's just like a community. If you know what that thing is, then you can go and like it or DM the owner of the page, and you get what. For example, also Telegram. Before Telegram started getting a lot of regulations,
Yeah.
you can have pages that dubbed movies, porns, even child porn. Instagram is like, Telegram is like another world in its own. But nowadays, I'm hearing they are banning accounts and also trying to regulate stuff there. But there are platforms that you can't do. For example, like Facebook. You rarely see such
Those
stuff
kind of things.
on
Yes,
Facebook,
yes, you rarely
like
see that.
explicit nudity on Facebook, like pages that are all like, oh, it's sex. You're seeing pictures, no.
Yeah.
Right? But if you come to X, it's there. But mine is these platforms, they are okay with it. Right?
To an extent.
Yeah,
To an
because
extent, they are.
if let's say we have a platform that rewards people because they are making money from your content and they give you content, and now your content is how to go and rob people, teaching people how to rob people. You're breaking it, you're filming it, and then the platform is still paying you. That means the platform
Yeah,
is
they're
okay
actually
with what you're
supporting
doing.
that. Yeah, they're
Because
supporting
we've
it.
even seen on TikTok, Boko Haram members, they have accounts, TikTok accounts. They are showing you money, Nigerian naira, that they've made from kidnapped victims and all that
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
You're seeing them with guns. You're seeing them riding through villages, and everywhere is deserted. They are filming it. They are filming with their real faces.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot tell me that these accounts or these platforms cannot figure out that these accounts are bad and start banning accounts. For
Those
example,
accounts.
when this whole Yahoo thing, there was a time Facebook was like
They're banning
we are
accounts.
banning accounts on Facebook. If
Any little thing they will
even
just
at some point
block.
they stopped. If you had a Nigerian account, there are certain forums you can't enter.
Yes,
There are
yes.
certain
They're very strict.
it
At the
was
point,
crazy.
Facebook
You go
was
create
very strict.
account today. If you misbehave, they ban them that same day by sending friend requests. You get.
Yeah.
There was a time it was after that people started slowing down. Know that if you no go misbehave with Facebook, they will ban your account instantly.
We have not really
But
seen that
yeah,
with TikTok.
but now it's TikTok with Elon Musk now X. They ban a whole lot of people's accounts on X based on certain speech. Like if you make certain speech, but now you see the whole porn, the whole nudity, the whole exposure of self. It's basically running on TikTok. And now, why we know that of TikTok is because there are lots of other things on TikTok that people are interested in to
Yeah.
learn, right? Assuming you found yourself in one weird app, like a dating app, like say maybe that Bigo. You know you're expecting such a thing on that
But
app.
even on Bigo, I think way back then, that Bigo stuff, it was during COVID that I heard of it.
Yeah, I
that was
think
like
so,
the
yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
Even then, people that were doing the Bigo, they will tell you stuffs like if there's any form of nudity, that they would flag your account. You get? I knew they said stuffs like that. That if you just show any form of nudity, you will lose that account of like a penalty. But we haven't really seen that on TikTok because, to be sincere, we've seen crazy things on TikTok, and it is on live.
That's it. I run into those.
It is actually on live.
When people
like
post
live.
it on X, like look at what is going on. I'm like, wait, do this? How many people are watching live? Like you're seeing like 200 and something
Like,
people.
it is
1K
actually
person.
live.
Yeah, watching live, and this girl is stark naked, like it's a there, and she's taking off her clothes, and they will say you flash your boobs, and they say flash your ass, and people are watching, people are gifting. I'm like,
my own concern is like the kids that are watching all of those things. How
Yeah.
would these platforms be able to stop children from having access
you
to,
can't
to those contents?
You
That's
can't.
the part that
It's
concerns me the
now
most.
dependent on the parents, because parents need to be aware of what is happening. So because someone said it's easy for you to get into TikTok but difficult for you to exit.
Very true.
Because the videos are very short, so you can spend 3 hours even without realizing.
on
you spend-
30
and then
seconds,
by
1
the time you
minute.
finish, you're exhausted because your brain is everywhere. You've watched video about animal, you've watched about what's happening in UK, you've watched it.
Yeah.
It messes up your head. Now, for a kid, these kids these days are very smart, right? If a child, not like YouTube, sometimes they have like the kids section of YouTube, you can watch some animations and all that stuff. If a child picks up the parent's phone, maybe it's open, or children are smart these days, they can even know your password or your pattern, and they go and click on TikTok, what they meet there is what they watch.
True.
Right? What they meet is what they can't. It's not like what's it called? YouTube, where maybe you might go and look for your favorite channel and then go and watch the videos. The FYP is really active. So if you're someone that you like watching certain content creators that maybe talk about leaked nudes and all, that's what your FYP is going to be filled with. So if your child gets, that's what your child will first see. It's crazy. So it's dependent now on the parents to talk to your kids. information now is abound.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
excess information, whether it's a teenager, it's someone in secondary school, or is still a child. You just have to be careful, because nudity now is almost becoming like,
It's a normal thing
and
these
I'm even
days.
seeing these days now people do
It's very,
pranks.
very normal.
There are certain pranks I see, even sometimes on Facebook, that these pranks are borderline sexual assault. For example, you see a girl standing somewhere and just walk up to her, and then you kiss her, and then you go.
Anything.
It's not good content. Like, it's really not good content, because even if you guys are acting it, there's a boy or a girl there that is now seeing it as a normal
As a
thing.
very, very normal thing.
Sometimes some of them I will see, they walk and then they'll spank the girl's ass, and then you're
Those
making people
things-
believe that
it's a normal thing. Those
It's a
things
normal
are not
thing,
good content.
that the girl is, maybe it preaches boldness or confidence. Or
And the craziest part is
doesn't.
when you check the comments, you'll now see some people and I'm like, Shabi, you see, this girl did not do anything. Some girls will be taking it too serious,
It's not. It's not.
trying to normalize
No,
it.
it's not
Whereas
supposed
it
to
doesn't
be
even
so.
make sense.
It's not supposed to be
So,
so.
I feel there should be some form of control, though, when it comes to social media. I think everyone can agree to that. There should be at least, because the level at which this whole thing is exploding, it's not making sense again. There should be lines. There should be boundaries.
It's all about the money, to be honest, because the average Nigerian content creator knows that I just want that followership so I can monetize my account. I can start making money. So anything goes.
And the platforms too were allowing it because they needed the attraction.
Anything goes. Anything. I know in Nigeria we don't even have regulation of some of these
things, yeah.
right? We've not reached that level to regulate some of these things. So that's why you see a content creator would almost do anything, even borderline low key assaulting someone, right? Just to get that very good.
Yeah, but then again, in terms of trying to still regulate social media, and people are still very scared of. They should not form that because they want to regulate it and now take away our privilege of being able to speak. About certain topics.
I understand what you're saying, but now
so that's where it gets tricky.
There's a gray line there where, for example, I'll give you an example. You know, most of the times we overdo something in order to correct a mistake. I'll give you an example. We've seen severally certain cars in Nigeria. Someone will tint their car, the four windows, very dark tint. The upper side of the windshield
tinted.
They will tint like 30 to 35%.
These days they haven't tint everything.
It's bad. 30 to 35% they will tint the windshield though.
Yes.
Then the back they've tinted that out. Now, see the problem now. In the daytime you find it difficult to drive properly. Because everywhere is dark, right? You find it difficult to drive properly. Now, at night, you become a moving hazard because you can barely see.
Yes.
Now, the Nigerian government might find out that people are tinting cars anyhow, and they probably outrightly ban tint, and police goes into full action, assaulting people. That's like extreme of the extreme. Now, any tint you are assaulting people, you are beating people up as per, you have tint in your car, you have to pay 300,000. It's extreme of the extreme. But sometimes ask yourself, what started it? Now we be our own problem. I've seen people with mad tint that, bro, drive motor. Now data, drive motor come on for road. You're blocking traffic because you can't see.
Person can't see. Yes.
Now I don't even understand what is so private in your car that you have this. When you enter your car, it's dark. Why? So if what's it called? If this whole social media degeneracy continues, government might now say they will ban what's it called?
A particular platform.
A particular platform. That's like the extreme, because some people are using it for good. That's like the extreme. Now people will now start revolting because we are making money from TikTok. You're not helping us. Why ban? You're trying to silence us.
Yeah.
But then it's a few bad eggs that are causing the problem. So much so that what we know from this other part too is force. Use force to enter in order to deter people, and then you spoil everything. So
yeah, I agree with that. But based on time, I agree with that. Rounding up, I still think if we're unable to moderate what is happening on these social media platforms, then it will get worse than it is already. Right now, it's already terrible.
It's getting bad. It's really getting bad.
But what I mean by it will get worse is maybe we will not start seeing kids that are 11, 12 years doing stuffs like this.
Mm-hmm.
You get, that's when it's not be like, no, 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 no. At this point, government needs to step in. But I also still believe that the platforms, TikTok, platforms involved that are allowing this service, I think they still have like a huge role to play when it comes to being able to either blacklist, because they can also blacklist some of those accounts, either to blacklist the account or temporarily suspend the account or give them a warning, a strike or something. I strongly believe it is something that they can do, because there are still certain sensitive informations that some persons would put on social media that has nothing to do with nudity, and they'll flag those informations.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You get?
saying.
So if they can do that, then I strongly believe these platforms can also be able to restrict those platforms circulating most of those contents that they all agree that it doesn't make sense, unless they're allowing it because the platform is benefiting
No,
aggressively.
they are benefiting from
Maybe
it.
you know when they check their data feed and they are seeing that those contents bring in new accounts.
Yeah, new accounts.
Yes,
already
new
to the
fresh
past, yeah.
accounts. And when those things are streaming, they get organic streamers, you get, and people that viewers too, they get that. Unless those are the things that they are looking at. And for now,
It's okay.
they are leveraging on it
Yeah.
to grow the platform. If so, then we can tell that they are obviously pushing and supporting this whole thing happening. But yeah, that's the most we can take for today. And we'd love to hear your opinions. What do you guys think about social media degeneracy levels? How do you think this can be managed? You get, what are your opinions? What are your thoughts? Everything we said here is our own opinion, though. So we'd like to hear yours. You can actually leave a comment. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks, guys. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.